Are you curious about the cold moon? This celestial event is more than just a beautiful sight in the night sky. It carries with it a rich tapestry of history, culture, and natural phenomena that have fascinated humans for centuries. So, let's dive deeper into the story of December's full moon and uncover the layers of meaning and significance it holds. Let's explore why December's full moon is so special. Ready? Let's go! The cold moon, as it is commonly known, is the full moon that graces our skies each December. But what makes it stand out from the other full moons we see throughout the year? The answer lies in a combination of cultural traditions, scientific observations, and the unique characteristics of the winter season. The cold moon is the full moon that graces our skies each December. This moon is not just a marker of time, but a symbol deeply embedded in various cultural narratives. Its name, cold moon, is derived from the chilling weather that sweeps across the northern hemisphere during this time of year. But why is it called the cold moon? Let's delve into the origins of this intriguing name. But why is it called the cold moon? This name comes from Native American traditions, specifically the Mohawk people. The Mohawk, like many other Native American tribes, named each full moon to reflect the changing seasons and the natural world around them. The cold moon, therefore, signifies the arrival of the coldest part of the year, a time when the landscape is often blanketed in snow and the air is crisp and frosty. This name comes from Native American traditions, specifically the Mohawk people. They named it for the chilly weather that sweeps across the northern hemisphere this time of year. But that's not all. The cold moon also plays a significant role in the cultural practices and ceremonies of the Mohawk people. It is a time for reflection, storytelling, and preparation for the harsh winter months ahead. They named it for the chilly weather that sweeps across the northern hemisphere this time of year. But that's not all. Different cultures have their own names for this moon, each reflecting their unique perspectives and traditions. For instance, in Europe it's known as the oak moon, tying it to ancient Druidic traditions. The Druids, who were the priestly class in ancient Celtic cultures, held the oak tree in high regard, and the oak moon was a time for rituals and ceremonies that honored this sacred tree. Different cultures have their own names for this moon. In Europe it's known as the oak moon, tying it to ancient Druidic traditions. The oak moon was a time for the Druids to perform rituals that celebrated the strength and endurance of the oak tree, which was seen as a symbol of resilience during the harsh winter months. These rituals often involved gathering around ancient oak groves, lighting fires, and offering prayers for protection and prosperity. In Europe, it's known as the oak moon, tying it to ancient Druidic traditions, and in China it's called the bitter moon, reflecting the harsh winter season. The bitter moon is a time when the cold weather is at its peak, and the landscape is often covered in a thick layer of frost. This name captures the essence of the season, highlighting the challenges and hardships that come with winter. And in China, it's called the bitter moon, reflecting the harsh winter season. The bitter moon is also associated with various cultural practices and traditions in China. For example, it is a time for families to come together and share warm meals, often featuring hearty soups and stews that provide comfort and nourishment during the cold months. Additionally, the bitter moon is a time for reflection and introspection, as people look back on the past year and make plans for the future. On a more scientific note, the cold moon usually appears quite bright and large. This is because the air is often clearer and crisper in winter, making the moonlight more vivid. The lack of humidity and the cold temperatures create ideal conditions for stargazing, allowing the moon to shine with an almost ethereal glow. This phenomenon has been observed and documented by astronomers for centuries, adding another layer of wonder to the cold moon. This is because the air is often clearer and crisper in winter, making the moonlight more vivid. The cold moon's brightness is not just a visual treat, but also a reminder of the intricate interplay between our planet and its natural satellite. The way the moonlight interacts with the Earth's atmosphere during winter creates a unique spectacle that has inspired poets, artists, and scientists alike. Plus, it's the last full moon before the winter solstice, marking a significant time in our yearly cycle. The winter solstice, which occurs around December 21st, is the shortest day and longest night of the year. It marks the beginning of winter and has been celebrated by various cultures throughout history as a time of rebirth and renewal. The cold moon, therefore, serves as a precursor to this important event, signaling the transition from autumn to winter. So next time you see that glowing orb in December, remember it's not just a pretty sight. The cold moon carries with it centuries of history, culture, and a touch of winter magic. It is a symbol of the changing seasons, a marker of time, and a source of inspiration for people around the world. Whether you're gazing at it from a snowy landscape or a bustling city, the cold moon connects us all to the rhythms of nature and the passage of time. It's not just a pretty sight. The cold moon carries with it centuries of history, culture, and a touch of winter magic. Its luminous presence in the night sky serves as a reminder of the beauty and mystery of the natural world. So, the next time you find yourself under the glow of the cold moon, take a moment to appreciate its significance and the stories it has to tell. The cold moon carries with it centuries of history, culture, and a touch of winter magic. From the ancient traditions of the Mohawk people to the rituals of the Druids and the cultural practices in China, the cold moon is a testament to the enduring connection between humanity and the cosmos. It is a symbol of resilience, reflection, and renewal, reminding us of the cyclical nature of life and the ever-changing seasons. Thanks for watching and keep looking up. The cold moon is a celestial event that brings us closer to the mysteries of the universe and the rich tapestry of human culture. So, as you gaze up at the night sky, remember the stories and traditions that have been passed down through generations, and let the cold moon inspire you to explore the wonders of the cosmos.